What up, guys? Kevin here. So, last year I made a video talking about why I went with physical books over the Kindle, and mainly because it just feels good to have a physical book in your hand, and especially when you get towards the end, you're like, oh my God, I read all that. I read all those pages. I'm almost done. And yeah, I think you just can't beat it. But I've had a change of heart over the last couple days, and now I'm going with back to my Kindle basically. Why? I feel like I need to explain that. Um, But yeah, I just read this book, Endurance. Amazing, amazing book. One of my favorite books of all time. Like I've been very appreciative of my life the last month. It's because of this book, what the passengers of Endurance had to go through. And then I've been reading this manga, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Nice little slice of life. This old dude, like his only happy spot during the day is going to the supermarket and seeing the young woman cashier there who's friendly to him. And then afterwards, he goes behind the supermarket and smokes with this girl, and he doesn't know it's the same person. Um, yeah, it's a nice little manga. I don't know if I could recommend it, but nice little slice of life type ordeal. But now I'm going to be reading Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. I'm not a Nike person. I don't like Nikes, but I can't deny the guy's been very successful with Nike, and I would love to read a story. So I'm going to do that. I heard it's pretty good, but I'm doing it on my Kindle. My lovely Kindle. I think it's like the 2018 version. Still works. But yeah, why? Why am I going back to Kindle? So yeah, just reading the latest version of this, and it's like, okay, let me go. I know I wanted Shoe Dog, and I know I wanted the latest copy of this. It would have been 20 plus, been like 35 bucks. $35 before taxes. Um, Kindle version, $15 for Shoe Dog, and $6.99 for the latest version of this, whatever this is, manga. What does that come out to? That comes out to 7 plus 15, $22. $22. And like I think I'm used to the video game world where it's the same price for digital and physical. But books, the Kindle version is usually cheaper, much cheaper. I'm not saying that the physical books don't ever go down on sale or maybe even cheaper, but I think for the most part, Kindle is cheaper, which it makes sense. I mean, I think the quality of reading a Kindle book is far less than a physical book, but at the same time, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to read and learn. And the Kindle provides the words that I need to learn and read and enjoy myself, entertainment. Um, but yeah, and not this book, but I want to read one of the next books I want to read, The Stormlight Archives. I picked that book up at um, where Barnes and Noble, which is like 1,000 plus pages, and just holding that unwieldy book, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I am absolutely not doing that. So, yeah, I think I think Kindle's a way to go. Also, I love hanging out by the pool. I love hanging out by the pool at night, and I would just love to read. It's hard to read a book at night. My pool isn't lit up very well. And I thought about getting like a light for the book, but I'm like, I hate those like lights, those book lights, book lamps. Kindle is just perfect. It's just a nice little Kindle. It's light. Has great battery life, and yeah, this thing lights up. I can just lounge by the pool. Also, it will help me read more. Um, Going out on walks, I can read when I walk. I can kill two birds with one stone on the Kindle app on the phone. And just here and there, I can get a lot more reading in through the Kindle, whereas a physical book, it's like, I forgot my book at home. Damn it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to switch back to the Kindle here. We'll see how long that goes. Maybe I'll go back to physical books. But Um, yeah, I just can't deny the price and the portability and just being able to read more. Even at work, it's just easier for me to, all right, I got a few minutes here. Let me just read a few pages. That will lead me to reading more books, thanks to the Kindle. But yeah, also physical books. I'm a minimalist. I hate just stuff laying around. I am never going to read these books again. I'm just never. So they'll just sit. Right now, they're just sitting in my closet. And I guess I open it up and I go, ooh, books. I mean, that's, I, I guess that's worth something to people. But for me, no. Um, I don't know. Has that ever been explained, just having just like physical stuff like video games and books, like what that does to people? Because I feel like it does. I feel like just having a room filled with that stuff, even though you're never going to touch it again, it has to count for something. Something. It has to give you some either just happy feels. Maybe it does. Maybe it just gives you some happy juice in your body, just seeing like, oh, look at that, those books, memories, memories. As a kid, look at this. I'm like, oh, it's a Kindle. Like, it's a black thing. It's a black thing from Amazon. Now I think of Jeff Bezos and his bald head and Katy Perry in space. Thanks, Kindle. But all right, it's just a little explanation. Don't want to leave that last video hanging up. Like, oh, this guy loves physical books. I know, I'm kind of back on Kindle right now. All right, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. I'll talk to you later. Later.